Guys, Zebec Network is having its moment. I'm talking exchange listings left and right, Kraken confirmation, Biconomy, GroveX, and even a full-on partnership with Stellar, one of the biggest names in blockchain payments. This project is quietly positioning itself as the backbone of real-world crypto payments. And if you've been sleeping on ZBCN, this might just be your wake-up call. What's up, crypto family? Welcome back to Goldrush Crypto Daily, your one-stop spot for the biggest, boldest, and most bullish stories in crypto. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and smash that like, because today, we're breaking down why Zebec might just be the next Solana-style breakout. It's listing season, partnership season, and possibly breakout season for Zebec. Alright, let's start with the big bombshell, Kraken. According to both Zebec HQ and Kraken FX, Zebec Network's native token, ZBCN, is officially coming to Kraken on October 15th at 3 p.m. UTC. This is huge. Not a rumor, not speculation, an actual Kraken listing, one of the most trusted and regulated exchanges in the world. Now, Kraken doesn't list just any project. Their vetting process is notoriously tough. They've turned down countless tokens that didn't meet their compliance and liquidity standards. So for Zebec to get the green light, it's a serious credibility signal. This puts Zebec in front of millions of global users, opens the door to US exposure, and gives institutional players easier access. Zebec called it a milestone moment, and they're right, because a Kraken listing isn't just a listing, it's a vote of confidence that this project isn't a flash-in-the-pan hype coin. It's a builder's token. And what's wild, that's just one of several listings in the same week. Just as the Kraken news dropped, Biconomy came out swinging with another announcement. ZBCN is now listed on Biconomy. The ZBCN.USDT spot pair is live. That's 2 exchanges in 1 week, but it gets even crazier. GroveX Exchange also confirmed that Zebec is now live on GroveX for trading on the Solana chain. Let's take a second to appreciate how strategic this rollout is. Biconomy taps into the Asian market. GroveX covers emerging markets and Web3 native traders. Kraken covers the US and institutional base. That's 3 completely different audiences onboarding at the same time. And for a token like ZBCN, that's massive. We've seen this movie before. When a project suddenly appears across multiple exchanges, it signals coordinated growth, not random luck. It's the prelude to mainstream discovery. Now, in case you're new to Zebec, Biconomy actually gave a nice summary. Zebec is a decentralized infrastructure network for real-world value flows. Translation? They're building the plumbing that lets money move across blockchains, seamlessly, continuously, and in real time. They've raised over $35 million from Circle, Coinbase, Solana Ventures, Briar Capital, Republic, and Lightspeed Ventures. Think about that lineup. Those are not meme coin investors. Those are infrastructure giants. The same backers that built the foundations of Web3 as we know it. So when we see multiple listings and institutional-grade partnerships, it tells me one thing. Smart money is front-running this narrative. Now this next one is a game-changer. Zebec Cards just announced the launch of the World Mobile X Zebec card. Here's the post. The wait is over. The WM Chain X Zebec card is now live. World Mobile community members can now get their own custom debit card, reloadable, limitless, and ready to use for everyday payments, including your World Mobile phone plan. Guys, this is the kind of real-world adoption we've been screaming for in crypto. Forget hype, this is utility. You can now use a Zebec-powered debit card to pay your mobile bill, buy groceries, or shop online, directly integrating blockchain with daily life. That's how mainstream adoption starts, not with promises, but with products that work. The World Mobile Partnership gives Zebec access to hundreds of thousands of users across Africa, Europe, and Asia. That's real circulation. And Zebec didn't stop there. The same tweet teased that the long-awaited Zebec Net launch is coming soon. Zebec Net will reportedly be their own chain, optimized for high-speed payment flows and programmable money. If that's true, it could be one of the most significant upgrades in their roadmap yet. Now let's talk about the biggest partnership nobody's paying enough attention to, Zebec and Stellar. According to Zebec HQ, during Sibos 2025 in Frankfurt, which by the way, is one of the largest financial conferences on the planet, Zebec's CEO Simon Bogdanovic sat down with the Stellar Development Foundation team. They discussed how Zebec is integrating directly with Stellar's network for cross-border payments and remittances. Let that sink in. Zebec, a blockchain born on Solana, is now expanding into multi-chain payments with one of the oldest and most trusted global payment networks in crypto. And not only that, they're officially part of the Stellar Development Fund, which means Zebec is getting both funding and development support from the Stellar ecosystem. That's enterprise-level validation. Think about what this means. Stellar gives Zebec instant credibility with financial institutions. Zebec gives Stellar next-gen streaming payment tech and real-time settlement infrastructure. It's a perfect synergy between old-school financial trust and new-school DeFi innovation. And if you connect the dots, Kraken listing, Zebec card, Stellar partnership, it's clear. Zebec is building a multi-layered ecosystem that touches every part of real-world finance. Alright guys, let me give you my raw take on this. We are watching Zebec go from a niche project to a full-blown Web3 payment powerhouse. Kraken's listing gives them liquidity. Biconomy and GroveX give them accessibility. World Mobile gives them adoption. And Stellar gives them credibility. This is the perfect storm of exposure, functionality, and partnerships, all aligning within a few weeks. Now here's what I find especially bullish. Zebec isn't chasing meme hype or over-promising new chains. They're building payment rails that can actually compete with Stripe, PayPal, and Visa. This isn't just another token pump, this is a foundational build phase that could set up ZBCN for a serious rally over the next few months. And with all these listings, liquidity inflow could be substantial. Retail traders will finally be able to access it, which historically leads to the next wave of price discovery. Zebec is up over 31% this week, and more than 14% today alone, and that's before trading goes live on Kraken. Once that listing hits and volume pours in, I wouldn't be surprised to see a sharp move toward new highs. And remember, we're still early in listing season. Kraken today, Binance or Coinbase tomorrow. We've seen this trajectory before. Projects start with secondary listings, gather liquidity, prove volume, and then the big exchanges follow suit. If Zebec keeps executing at this pace, it's not crazy to imagine ZBCN becoming one of the top Web3 infrastructure tokens of 2025. So to wrap it up guys, Kraken listing, October 15th, mark your calendars. Biconomy and GroveX listings, already live and trading strong. World Mobile Debit Card, real-world usage is here. Stellar integration, cross-chain payments and remittances next. Zebec Net launch, potentially around the corner. If this isn't bullish, I don't know what is. Zebec's not just surviving this market, they're expanding. And expansion in a bear-to-bull transition is how you build long-term dominance. So here's the takeaway. Do your research, but keep your eyes glued on Zebec. This project is quietly building the payment layer that the next crypto cycle could run on. What do you guys think? Will ZBCN break into the top 100 this year? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And as always, smash that like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe for your daily dose of crypto insights. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another round of market-moving stories right here on Goldrush Crypto Daily. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research.